Good morning, YouTube. Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming back at you. Um, so, most of you already know over the weekend, me and my good friend Joey, aka Pecan Joe, um, drove up north a few hours and hit up the Baltimore Comic Con all weekend. You guys have seen multiple videos of me showing pieces of my haul. Uh, I showed some of it off on Blasted or Stash at night last night. Great show, by the way. Talked a lot about the con. Go check that out, please. Um, what I wanted to do right now is just take a little bit more time and show just everything I got, and mainly because I want to just put the stuff away. No, I'm just kidding. I do want to show it off for one last time. Um, yeah, so let's get started. If you frequently visit cons and you spend a little bit more money to get the VIP treatment, you usually get like what we call a swag bag or some con exclusives to uh, like kind of like a thank you gift uh, from the con itself. And some of this stuff is actually pretty cool. Uh, this year we got a free T-shirt. I'll show you the logo of the T-shirt. I don't know where the T-shirt is. It's in the laundry, I think. Got mixed up with my dirty clothes, but this is really great right here. This is the 2018 Baltimore Comic Con yearbook, and as you can see on the front, it's celebrating Terry Moore's Stranger in Paradise. There were not a lot of these made. This is the VIP edition. Just some great stuff in here. Great art. I'm trying to find something to show you guys. Just all kinds of Strangers in Paradise stuff. Oh, man. Let's see. Um, in the back, Baltimore Comic Con is proud to celebrate Strangers in Paradise, featuring the work of some of the Baltimore Comic Con's favorite and most talented guests celebrating the world of Terry Moore's Strangers in Paradise. Here's the thing about this book. I don't know much. I know what Strangers in Paradise is. I know it's been around forever. I know it's a pretty good read. Um, and I thought this was just I didn't realize it was all the artists at the con, or I would have went around and got signatures in this book. I realized it too late, but it is what it is. Still pretty cool to have. Since I'm not that big of a fan, I might give this away, might not. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. But also included in the bag, couple exclusive covers to the con itself. This is the Lollipop Kids #1, as you can see, Baltimore Comic Con. Faith Dreamside #1, Baltimore Comic Con. So she's floating over some dolphins. And this is Baltimore Comic Con, the Liberty Brigade, and I think this is the actual T-shirt. So pretty cool stuff. I don't know if there was anything. There might have been some other books in there. Since we're on the books, we're just going to continue on. I bought this Fantastic Four variant because I love the villain. I can't remember her name. I want to say it's Reaver. I could be totally wrong, but you guys know who I'm talking about. That chick right there. She's just badass, evil looking. So I grabbed this. Actually got it signed by Dan Slott right there. Dan Slott is an amazing guy. We were standing in line. He told a bunch of stories. got him to shout out Blast It or Stash It and the comic lore. Just watch everybody else's video, watch Blast It or Stash It, and I don't want to go into too much detail. It's all about showing off my stuff. Picked up this variant of Venom First Host, number 5. I was scared I wasn't going to get a chance to get it. They had it. I snagged it up real quick. I wanted to get this. I love my Xenoscope girls. This is Revenge of Wonderland issue 3, Baltimore Comic-Con exclusive. This is limited to 350 issues. Sub-Zero was always my favorite fighter in Mortal Kombat, so I picked this up, some Sub-Zero meat and potatoes. Just grabbed that. Grabbed this variant of the Mighty Thor 705 with Jane Foster Thor. Or Lady Thor, whatever, but it's just a really great cover. Picked up this Venomized. I don't even know what book this is. Okay, whatever. Venomized number 1? I don't know. But that's Psylocke, a Venomized Psylocke. You guys know Psylocke is my favorite X-Men. You guys know I love Venom when they put two characters like that together. Boom. Picked up this Perillo variant of Spider-Woman in her classic can't talk, ketchup and mustard costume. Classic, and a Venom. Just this, my camera doesn't do this justice, but it's great stuff. This was given to me by Pecan Joe. He had an extra one. So this is a Scotty Young Wolverine number 1. Don't know if I have that. And I hit dollar bins and or buy 5, whatever. So they had some Xenoscopes stuff there, and you'll see here. Picked up Robin Hood number 1. Just beautiful cover. Robin Hood's a beautiful character. So picked up that. That's by Xenoscope, if you're not familiar with that character. Picked up this one. This is Grimm Fairy Tales, Tales from Neverland number 1. Couple hot fairies. That just didn't sound right, hot fairies. But right there. These were a couple bucks each. A big fan of Jim Valiant, so I picked up some of his stuff. This is Tarot number 54. There. Number 24. This is number 9. Crazy ass stuff. Just always loved Jim Valiant. Found this for a couple bucks for my What If run. This is What If Doctor Strange or Disciple of Dormammu. It's number 18 from the first series. For my run. Mike Zeck, of course, had a booth. He's everywhere. Him and his handler or his wife, I'm not sure what their relationship was, but they have all a bunch of great deals going on. Buy this book, get a print half off, or get a print for $5. So I hit up Mike Zeck, talked to him for a little bit, and I bought this Great Lakes Comic Con exclusive G.I. Joe number 224, and he signed it right there. I also got a COA for that. Great Snake Eyes cover of Secret Wars, homage to Secret Wars number 8. Speaking of Mike Zeck, while I was there, I picked up an actual, for my Venom shrine back there, print of Secret Wars number 8, and Zeck signed it right there. I also picked up this Punisher print, and he signed it right there. So I think I spent less $25 for the book and these two prints. Um, I don't know. Mike Zeck, you guys know Mike Zeck. He's just awesome. So, what else? What else? Moving right along. Um, this model was there. I talked her up a little bit and got her to sign this book, and she signed it to Spider Grandpa, Amy Me, Hugs and Kisses. So that's gonna get framed and put in one of the man caves. So I'm really was excited about this. But, oh man, another one of my favorite artists was Arthur Sudan. I I walked by his booth. Me and Joe walked by his booth a few times. Didn't realize who it was. He kept calling everybody, "Hey, I'm the artist on The Walking Dead. Come here. Come say hi. Come see what I got." I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, "Well, goddamn, that's Arthur Sudan." So I walked over. I was talking to him for a good while. Uh, Told me that the only reason The Walking Dead got started was because of Marvel Zombies. I don't know how much of that is true. I love both. I love Marvel Zombies and I love The Walking Dead. So this guy's a little bit, but we'll leave that to another day. I bought Marvel Zombies #1, the variant. I always wanted to have this in my collection. Paid a little bit money for this, but I did get Sudan to sign it. Unfortunately, he did sign it in black. You can't even see it right here. The only saving grace for this is I got the COA right there of him signing it. So yeah, I wish he would have did it in a different color marker, but I don't know. He kind of he's a good guy though. What else did I get? That's really all the books I got. Met Jenny Frizen. She was one of the first tables I went up to. She didn't have anybody there the first day. Talked her up for a few minutes, and I bought a print from her and got her to sign. I didn't even know she was going to be there. I would have brought some Wonder Woman books for her to sign. But that's my mistake for not doing any type of research. Just going to the con. Bought this print from her, this beautiful Spider-Gwen print. I have a thing for every con I go to. I gotta have one Spider-Gwen print, maybe 2 or 3, who knows. But she did sign it, and she signed it very, very tiny right there on the side. So this is going up somewhere. Who else? Billy Tucci. Great guy. I talked to him for a few minutes. He thanked me for my service. Really big on the veterans, which brings to the point. A lot of these artists and writers and what creators have you, they're not charging for signatures and stuff. They're just asking donations for veterans foundations, the American Legion. Billy Tucci's big on that, which was right up Pocan Joe's alley. I'm sure he's going to do his own video showing what he got from him. And it was just great stuff. I mean, as a veteran myself, I really appreciate that. But I ended up buying a couple prints from him, and he signed them. He's more than happy to sign him. Another Spider-Gwen print by him, and he signed it right there. So this is awesome. Now my favorite print of the con that I picked up is this beautiful Tucci Wonder Woman American flag. A little meat and potatoes right here. Yeah, this is just an amazing print. So, oh man, what else did I get? What else? Saw this when I first got into the con. I waited till the second day and finally pulled the trigger because I can't find this in my area anywhere. And this is the Marvel Selects Venom, where he's got multiple heads. So this is going in the Venom Shrine as well. Look at the back right there. Love these Marvel Selects. All that, I didn't even notice that in the background. So what else? What else? What else? So our last day there, which was yesterday, me and Pocanjo, we walk in, we wandering around, and I see a TV set up on a table, and on the TV it's an animation of some kind of demon overlord, and I'm watching, and he grabs one of his little servant demons, and puts him in a blender and purees that motherfucker. It's like, what is this? And then he drinks it, and I've solved. I'm gonna go talk to this guy to see what all this is. See what all this is about. So I walk up to this table, and there's a guy standing there, and long hair. He goes, hey guys, how you doing? All right, how are you? He goes, hey, you guys like heavy metal? Yeah. Well, let me tell you about our comic book. And he starts explaining that he's in a band. He's in a band called A Sound of Thunder. And they're all comic book fans, they're all collectors, and they have a book that each one of the songs on their album is a different chapter in the book. I thought, that's fucking amazing. So I was talking to him because that's two of my favorite things, comic books and heavy metal. So I talked to him for a good while, got him to sub up Blast It or Stash It. He's gonna watch that. Maybe we could have him on the show. I don't know, but this is the little comic books I have. I say little, but right here, A Sound of Thunder. Great cover art. I got it was signed by all four band members. Unfortunately, all four weren't there. I think the lead guitarist. I'll show you a picture of him in a minute. But flipping through each chapter is, like I said, a song on the album. But there's some pretty cool art in here. Here's some stuff right there. I won't show that because there is nudity in this book. But yeah, I want to get reading into this. I'm gonna try to do a review on Blast It or Stash It. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna try to read this, give a review on Blast It or Stash It. So, like I said, bought that. All four band members signed it. Plus, I bought their CD, which is signed by all four. So as we're walking around after that, after talking to him, I'm like, Joe, this isn't gonna be good. So as we left, and I popped this CD into his CD player, and one thing about me is I'm a big fan of female-fronted metal bands, and this was female-fronted. There's a chick in this band, and the music itself is just amazing. We had this on loop in his car for a good 3 or 4 hours. Here is the band. Right here, that Nina Asagueda is the lead singer, and Josh Schwartz is the gentleman I met. Really great guy. I talked to him for a good minute. And here's the other two members right there. Go check them out if you're into heavy metal. If you're familiar with the band Manowar, it's that style of metal. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got at the con. Wanted to shout out a couple people here. Some people we met in our travels. First off, I want to shout out Real Comic Book Talk. This is 3 or 4 guys that do videos, and we hung out with them. They're up and comers. They got more subs than we do, but it is what it is. They hung out with us, trying to get advice from us. We don't know what we're doing. Blasted or stash it. Comic book court. They were picking our brains, and it turned out these are some really great guys. So as you can see, they have a YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and a Facebook. So check it out. Real Comic Book Talk. Tell them Spider Grandpa sent you. So tell them the comic core, and Blast It or Stash It. Go find them. Check them out. Also, one of the first bars we hit up, we met a motorcycle gang that also collects comic books, I guess. I don't really know if they're a motorcycle gang, they're a comic book gang, whatever. It doesn't matter. They were a great group of guys. We had them on the video. Oh, speaking of Real Comic Book Talk, last Friday's Comic Core show, the Real Comic Book Talk guys were actually on that show. So go watch that video. The Comic Book Fiends is this club, and you could actually join. Go hunt them down. I don't have a website or anything. Go hunt them down. They have a YouTube channel. You could actually join, and then you get a vest, and you gotta pay for your patches and everything, and you can decorate it to what you like the X-Men or whatever. All these guys, I think a lot of them were from Canada, Brooklyn. They had their different themes. One guy was an X-Men fan, so he had a bunch of X-Men patches, and this is the big patch on the back. I thought it was cool. Thinking about doing it myself. I'm going to look more into it and go from there. So shout out to them too. Got home yesterday around 5 o'clock. Had 2 boxes to unopen. First box was the Marvel Collector Core Venom box. Marvel Collector Core, as you guys know, you can only get on Amazon now. So if you don't want to be spoiled, turn this off. I don't want you guys to see what's in here if you don't want to, so I appreciate you guys coming out, checking out this video. So yeah, you guys good? You guys want to see what's in here? Let's see. First off, the shirt, which I'm really disappointed about. I thought it was going to be a different shirt, but free shirt, whatever. It's alright. Right there. Not the biggest fan of it, but it's Venom. Grab that, or came in the box. Also inside was this sticker. There. I'll put that on my car. I don't know. This is a Venom stress ball right there. And the pop that was in here is this exclusive with his tongue and saliva. So this will go on the Venom Shrine. Speaking of pops, this video is running long. I did picked up this right before we left for the con. It's Mira, GameStop exclusive in her gown. Picked up the specialty series Wolfman at the con from Nightmare Before Christmas. Picked up Popeye specialty series at the con for $5. And Chad from Comic Book Core had a pop for me, which he forgot in Pittsburgh. So to make it up, he purchased this signed Greg Capullo Batman pop. Greg Capullo signature is right there. And while we did the thing for Jeremy Edwards Trinity Comics, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the Comic Core channel. You guys already know. You've probably seen it. Basically, what happened is we got Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder to come on camera for us and talk to Trinity. Trinity loves these guys, and it just made it was one of the highlights of the con. So, well, while Scott Snyder was there, I also got Scott Snyder to sign the front of this. So awesome! This will go with my signature collection of Funkos. Last but not least, I ordered the Hot Topic mystery box, the horror box, the new one that also came inside here. There is a pop of Leatherface wearing the female mask, human skin mask. Chance of a chase. Also inside was this Ash keychain right there. This Beetlejuice plush. This Jason Voorhees mystery mini thing. And like I said, the Leatherface Pretty Woman mask, which I got to chase, baby. So the only difference with this one compared to the normal is it's got a little blood splatter on the chainsaw and on the mask. You can barely make it out, but happy to have this one. Can't believe I got to chase. I'm never that lucky. That is it, guys. This video has already going on 26 minutes. Last minute shout out to Drew Manchu, Pocan Joe, Comic Book Core, Chad, and Comics Misexplained. Hung out with them for a couple days. Love you all, you guys. Saturday night turned into a whole nother ordeal. A lot of things happened, but I'm not going to go into that. Wish I had more time. Wish we could have all got a picture together. We should have did that first thing. Next time, guys, I'm going to go Baltimore, beautiful city. I would love to go up there again with my wife and just hang out in the harbor there and maybe get a hotel room for a couple days. But that's a whole nother story as well. Y'all be kind to one another. Thank y'all.